Hi, collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. So, welcome back, you guys, to Law of Attraction Week. I'm going to do a romance and love spread, money spread, and life and career spread. These are going to be separate, a little different than my previous spreads. I feel like these are more informative and gives me a better idea of what you guys are attracting towards you, which is what I want to know. So let's get started with the romance and love. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here with me again. You guys are incredible. Thank you guys so much for your confirmations, your comments, letting me know the messages do resonate. Check out the channel if you haven't had a chance to kind of look into my other messages. I do touch on other topics, including shadow work, romance and love, unsent letters, people you are in no contact with, divine masculine and divine feminine, direct messages, and weekly oracle messages for you guys. So make sure to check that out to see what else I have to offer to you. But thank you for all the love and support of anyone currently subscribed. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the support through your donations, Cash Apps, Venmos. Thank you for your purchases on the Etsy shop. I'm actually working on a few orders right now. Well, thank you guys so much. All the incoming followers and subscribers, welcome. So glad you found the Soul Tribe. Once you hit the subscription bell, make sure you select the arrow and select all, just so that you don't miss any of those other messages. Okay, so collective, what are you attracting towards you in romance and love at this time? What are you attracting towards you in romance and love at this time? What's coming towards you in romance and love? One more, please. One more, please. What's coming towards the collective? Okay. So we have friendship. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into romance. The next that was out came illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. Together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Then there was imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Then there was dreams. Look at your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. And falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. So let's see. Let me take a look here. So some of you guys right now could be in a situation where you are attracting people towards you that create illusions of partnerships. But these are really people who you can maybe barely even call a friend. When I see this friendship card, the thing that always sticks out to me is how the hands look that are shaking. The first thing I always notice is the hand that's on the left with the lighter tone here. How it looks plastic, how it looks fake. It doesn't look like the skin of a person with blood in their veins. And so it always makes me feel as if it's falseness behind this connection. They call it friendship on here, but again, how I see it is It could be called a friendship, but there's some falseness to it. It's really talking about how, again, there is this illusion of a connection between two people that actually may never truly develop into a romantic partnership. But somebody has created this illusion that two people can be together. So, collective, either you are the person who is giving false hope, or there is somebody in your energy that is giving you false hope of a connection. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like this is someone who you are definitely attracted to, or they are attracted towards you, collective, flip it where it goes. But I feel like this person doesn't have the ability to truly give you the type of connection that you are trying to attract, but they are trying to create the illusion of it, or they have. And so I feel like because of this, you have accepted the imperfections of this connection because you feel like this is something you've dreamed of. You feel like this can turn into something from your dream, something you've been hoping and wishing for, you've been trying to attract here. And I feel like it's also because this person, with their illusions of being in a connection, have caused you to fall quickly, fall in love with them pretty fast. But I feel like there is a lack of clarity, something that you're missing in regards to this connection, collective or cross watcher. Let me see if I can get a little bit more here. What else is going on in this situation with the collective or the person on their mind? What else is going on in this situation? There's something hidden here. What's hidden? What's hidden here? Lust. What's hidden here? What's hidden? Yeah, there's definitely some unseen red flags here. Lust is what I get from this. This is what you want, collective. You want a connection, a true bond, being together with somebody, the person of your dreams. This is the illusion that's caused you to fall quickly for this person. But what's hidden is that this person wants you in a more lustful way. And this is what you're not seeing. What else? What else? Yeah. This would be settling. This would be you settling. So you're going to need to use your discernment in this situation, collective. This is much different energy from the energy from my last week's message in Law of Attraction. That was about someone from the past coming back after healing, making sacrifices in divine timing to actually be with their ideal person. This is a situation where there's somebody, collective, again, either you or somebody in your energy or somebody you're dealing with, who has created out of this sort of kind of friendship. Because I mean, if there's being illusions, breadcrumbing, love bombing, I don't really call that a good friend. You know, like I said, it's a little bit fake. They've created illusions of you being able to be together with them. So you're starting to accept, you know, those red flags, those unseen imperfections, those red flags you're not paying attention to, you're missing them. because you see this person as somebody you've dreamed of and you're falling fast for them, but choosing them, you would be settling because they're hiding the fact that they just want lust. They want a physical connection. Yeah, that's the secret. That's what you don't see. Collective. So let me give you some advice here. How can the law of attraction help you to manifest a better connection, manifest you going on the right path instead of settling in this situation? What is the advice the collective needs in this situation regarding determination? Strong will and persistence guarantee success. Stay committed despite the obstacles. Take action today with full determination. Obstacles are merely stepping stones to mastery. So I feel like with this determination, I feel like if you are truly determined to find and attract the love that you want and desire, you have to be determined in order to walk away and heal, because there's certain aspects that is allowing you to accept this type of connection as something true, as something real, when it is not. Take this as a stepping stone, but accept it for what it is, because if you are connecting to this message, it's really where you've been wearing blinders, maybe blinding yourself on purpose because you really want it to be what you want it to be, even if it's not that, if that makes sense. You are determined to turn something that's an illusion into your dream, something you've dreamed of, a desire, but it's not. Because you can't force another person to have different intentions or the same intentions as you when it comes to matters of the heart. And I feel like this person is really not using their heart space. This person is more using lust. So they are determined to get this from you. That's what's being hidden from you. That's the secret. You're determined to turn a connection that's barely a friendship, that's definitely not an actual true connection, into the connection of your dreams. What else? Mental resistance may be keeping you stuck. Challenge your assumptions and rethink your approach. Exactly. You're avoiding the realization of this. And this is what's keeping you stuck. And this could be causing you to be stuck in other aspects of your life as well, because you might be so stuck on this situation with this individual who is creating these illusions, manipulation. They're very good at it. This is not their first go round. But you have to see beyond. You have to take off the mask, take off the blinders that I feel like you've placed on yourself in order to truly realize what this is. Yeah, inner hesitation is blocking your path. Strengthen your trust through repetition and affirmation. You know that this is, again, it's blocking you. This is why you feel hesitant about it, because you know that there are things you're not paying attention to. And like I said, it may be for some of you guys by choice, because the truth of it may be too difficult to accept in this situation. That's understandable as well, especially when you're talking about matters of the heart. It is definitely a fragile muscle, the heart space. I feel like deep down, this is what you want from this individual. Again, you want this connection, this tenderness. You want to feel nurtured, cared for, comforted. You want words of affirmation, adoration. You want tenderness, but the illusion is tenderness is just going to lead to lust, which is what this person is looking to obtain if they have not already. This is what they use in order to gain what they want from you. Because I would assume that in this situation, there is no actual true label. You guys are probably never seen together publicly in a romantic way. If you are seen together publicly, you are the friend. And you are hoping that one day it turns into you actually being together with them. But this is the illusion that is blocking this. Couple more. No. Yeah, you need to sit in the stillness and really think about this situation, reflect. You need to take a moment and pause, gain a different perspective. And you need to listen to your inner knowing, inner hesitation, inner knowing. You have enough insight and information to know that this is not harmonious. You're in struggling internally, which is leaving you in misalignment. And you know it. Something that you're aware of. Again, but accepting the truth of the situation is hard. Yeah. You keep persisting with this, and it's bringing you this imbalance. It's time to let go. One more. Yeah. Open path in the reverse. This is not the right path. Soften your need for control and let clarity emerge naturally. Yep. You need to gain clarity about this. Okay. You need to trust yourself right now. There's those glasses again, blinding you, covering up your eyesight. But in this situation, you don't need to see the full picture to know exactly what you need to do. Trust yourself. Okay. All right. That is for romance and love. Don't purposely blind yourself because you are scared of the truth of a situation. You'll save yourself a lot of heartbreak in the long run if you accept it now and work through it, find clarity. Okay. All right. Money, money, money. Money. Money, 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 money. Somebody just came into some unexpected money. Congratulations. Maybe that's from a scratch ticket, lotto ticket, promotion, raise. Okay. Got some money messages for sure. Health, first one out. Your money health, your physical health. Maybe your money health is affecting your physical health. Yeah, there's growth in the reverse. science. Huh. Okay. What else? Financial goals setting, effective communication. What else? Some luck. Okay. So health says some situations requiring resolution will be resolved and healed. So right now, your finances are turned upside down, it seems, due to an imbalance. Some of you need to have a more open mind in regards to how to grow money. The situation that you are in is not growing financially. So that could be a current job you've been in for a while that you are no longer passionate about. Yes, it's time to shift into a new career, into a new direction. Have courage. Some of you guys may be very smart scientifically. Maybe that is the career you need to move towards, something in regards to science, either dealing with chemicals or forensics, or any type of similar field, medical industry with the two white aprons. Some of you guys are great cooks, great chefs, or maybe that is the shift. Maybe culinary school or being a chef is your passion, and that's where you need to shift. That will help to grow, bring you some luck in your finances. Maybe the career that you are doing right now is something that maybe is expected of you. So you never chose a career path that you actually desired from your heart. This is something that people expected you to do. For example, there are some people who have parents who expect them to graduate high school and go to college to either be doctors, lawyers, engineers, something in those fields because they want their children to be financially successful, more so for themselves, even if their child has no interest in those fields. They are pushed to graduate with honors in fields that make them a lot of money eventually, but they don't desire, or you don't desire, collective. And eventually what happens over time is you lose interest, and you want to now shift. Once you start to choose what your heart actually desires, you want to move towards something that you actually love to do, especially if, we're talking about doing it for the rest of your life. Being stuck in a job that you feel obligated to versus a job you love will make it very difficult to get through 40, 50 years of doing the same thing. So a shift is needed in order to help you grow your finances. Maybe the industry that you are in currently is not bearing any fruit either. So maybe this is the perfect time to make that shift as well in order to set and achieve financial goals, redefine some objectives, create a new plan, and then take action, consistent action towards it in order to reach, the outcomes you desire. So it's time to communicate this, whether that is to a current job that you're on, communicate what your goals are to your spouse, to yourself. Just effective communication is needed in order to bring you a little bit of luck, because the actions you take right now is going to lead to abundance, success, and prosperity. But a shift is needed. Some of you guys may be in denial about your lack of growth at this time. So you're right now just kind of faking it to make it. We need to come out of that in order to make a shift and move in the right direction. You can't be in denial. Some of you guys need to seek some type of mentorship. Maybe some of you guys will be shifting from a standard 9 to 5 into doing something with spirituality as well. But yeah, there has been some level of loss in this stagnation, in this denial. So it's time to come out of the denial and work on the changes for your finances. With you choosing to do things you desire, it's going to bring you some level of luck here. All right, let's see what law of attraction messages will be useful for you regards to money and finances, collective, at this time. What messages are useful for the collective and money and career? Yeah, see, confirmation. Manifestations in the reverse right now because the shift is needed. You need to shift out of this lack mindset, change in career. Your focus may be scattered or negative. Shift your energy by practicing gratitude and visualizing the best outcome. Again, I feel like your energy is low because you're in something or doing something that you no longer desire at this time. So you've got to make a different decision if you want to shift the energy so you can start to manifest again. But this is why you are stuck and stagnant. Your mindset is majority of the time in a negative headspace or negative place. In regards to whatever that may be, your negative headset may not even be about your finances. Your negative headspace may be about something in regards to romance and love. So there are multiple areas of your life that are being affected by your thoughts at this time. So a shift is needed to get you back in manifestation. Eternity in the reverse, you may be clinging to the past, accept a change and allow fresh energy to enter. Yeah, you're holding on to a past energy, or maybe this is past and present energy that you're in denial about, and you haven't accepted that change is needed. So a fresh start, renewal is not going to be able to enter your life if you are stuck in this energy of the past. You need to make yourself present. Like I said, get out of this denial in order to find, euphoric energy again. This is what you need. Get out of this negative mindset and get into pure joy and bliss energy. Pure joy raises your frequency. Your happiness is a powerful magnet for abundance. Engage in activities that make your soul feel alive and prioritize joy today. Confirmation. You need to get out of this negative mindset that you are sitting in because it is affecting multiple points in your life at this time, keeping you stagnant. It's causing you to lose growth or not move forward or up in any way. And you're in denial about it. You need to get out of denial about the situation. You need to find gratitude for where you are because it may not be ideal, but your mindset is what's keeping you in this place. Get back into feelings of euphoria, a positive mindset. There is a saying, stay positive, that seems so cliche, but it is really the key to you shifting this energy. Trying to rush the outcome may be creating tension. Loosen your grip and let life surprise you. Yeah, you're trying to control a situation that you cannot control. And the energy of this is pretty strong with this denial. Manifestation in the reverse. Eternity in the reverse. Health, growth in the reverse. Yeah. You're attracting a lot of stagnation. You're not manifesting what you truly desire because of your headspace. So I don't know what's putting you in that headspace, but it may be a person, place, or thing, situation that you need to let go of. You've been holding on to for a while because it's starting to become who you are. Yeah. Emotional suppression, maybe dimming your light, reignite your passion. Yeah. This, again, a lot of negative emotions, thoughts, feelings that you're in denial about, knowing that you need to shift this energy in order to start to attract what it is that you need. Because, yes, you are not in balance at this time. It's causing you stress. You need to prioritize self-care and inner harmony in order to become radiant again, in order to become magnetic to the things that you desire. Maybe your heart space doesn't have good intentions, and your not so good intentions are becoming clear in your life, everyday life, in your romantic and love partnerships. The people who you are attracting towards you have the same negative mindset, heart space as you. So what you are attracting may seem as if it is your heart's desire, dream come true, but you are finding that it was an illusion or is an illusion. But you feel like you can control it, which is just causing it to bring you stress, anxiety, causing tension, because you feel like somehow you can turn it into something that is desirable. This is what you're in denial about, collective or cross watcher. You've wanted for a very long time. You've dreamed of it. You've asked for it, for a connection filled with friendship and passion and growth. You want that ideal partnership, that best friend. You want to feel passionate towards that person, not just be in a exchange of goods and services. You don't want to live in the house with someone that's just a financial transaction between the two of you. You want the whole shebang. You want the lover, the best friend, the financial guru, your business partner. You want all of that in one. But unfortunately, because your mindset and your heart intentions are not in the right place, you are attracting just the opposite of what you truly desire, which is fake friendships, romantic partnerships filled with illusions, people who don't have your best interest at heart, that are being attracted towards you in order to use you in a certain way. Because people can see that you are intelligent, that you are smart when it comes to finances. So opportunists are what you are attracting, not an equal give and take type of partnership. But you're in denial about it, knowing that it's something that you need to shift in your energy, your mindset. Stop accepting the bare minimum. Stop trying to save people and save yourself. It seems like it's what's needed. Okay. Money. I know that may seem a little bit harsh, but collective, understand that my only goal in doing this is to help you to see what you're refusing to see, don't want to see, have not known, unable to look at, been in denial about, or just didn't even know was an issue, so that you can actually find joy. You can actually bring in the things you truly want. but there sometimes are things blocking you that you're not even aware of that sometimes needs to be addressed. That seems significant, the way that it wanted to pop out in regards to life and career. Let's see what else. Collective, life and career. These messages are always based out of love with good intentions towards you, to open your eyes to things that you can't see, don't want to see, refuse to see, but need to see. Okay. All right. What's going on in life and career? 4 more, please. 4 more, please. 3 more, please. 2 more, please. Life and career. Okay. So pull these out in the order that they came out in. Okay. So the first one out, which seems significant because I've been seeing this card, this message for a while. Uninvited change or arrival. The arrival of an uninvited guest will alter your plans. So an uninvited guest collective could be an actual person just trying to pop up on you. But this could also just be uninvited, meaning unexpected situation, unexpected expense, unexpected change in your workplace, possible, an uninvited or change or arrival. I mean, it's pretty much pointing to more like loss, or again, a surprise, person popping up. But whatever this is that's coming in that's unexpected, it is going to alter your plans. It's going to make you have to make changes. This could be finding out a secret about someone or a situation, coming to a realization in regards to somewhere where you are working, realizing or making you see that a change is necessary. So something you don't expect is going to cause you to have to alter your plans or make a different choice. It seems like there is the possibility of success, joy, and a raise here. So again, and as far as, life and career, like I said, this could be a joyous, uninvited change or arrival. So this could also be pertaining to in regards to being successful or joyous, an engagement, somebody reaching out to ask you out on a date unexpectedly, somebody, you were not even paying attention to or didn't realize was paying attention to you apparently. So that's the possibility with these two, flute glasses here. Usually flute glasses are things that people cling together in celebration during a joyous moment after a speech. So maybe you could be getting a promotion here as well in regards to career. Something that you are unexpecting in career could be coming in, some type of unexpected offer of a new position that will bring you so much success and joy, that will also bring you a raise in your finances as well. You will emerge victorious and you will be preparing for a grand toast. You are going to be recognized in an unexpected way. Talk, discernment, protection with this T set here. You may be meeting up with someone to talk about a promotion, a job change, career change, matters of the heart, but use your discernment in this conversation. Protect yourself. Maybe don't disclose everything upfront all at once. Use your discernment. Listen before speaking. Protect yourself from gossip. Yeah, there will be a lot of talk about this meeting, this connection. And again, you will have to use your discernment as far as who you decide to open up to about the situation. especially in matters of career. It's kind of hard to keep gossip from going around in an office space, but I think the biggest message for you will be, if you do receive an offer, to keep it to yourself at this time. Protect it so people don't have something else to gossip about. Toaster, sudden rise, spring. Yeah, something fun is about to pop. Let this joy light up your day. Yeah, something good is heading your way, something unexpected here that is going to cause a huge change that you will emerge victorious with, but you're going to have to keep it to yourself because people will gossip about it and throw negative energy towards you with the evil eye and everything else. There will be some sense of jealousy or envy as well. But this is going to be sudden, and it's going to spring you to the top of a situation where there will be so much joy, so much fun to be had. It will lighten up your day. It will be a dream come true. Back and forth, stuck, sway. Trust your gut and act. Don't let fear keep you rocking. Yeah. There's a lot of anxiety, I feel like, that you have at this time, going back to the money spread. If you saw that part of the message in the money spread, there is a lot of denial here that a shift is needed in regards to money and finances. But it seems like you are stuck right now, and it's bringing you a lot of anxiety. And this also can be pertaining to career. I feel like that changes are needed to be made in matters of your career, but it is tough to accept that, even if it is an inner knowing. But this is confirming that there's a lot of stuck energy. So when this new thing comes in that's going to feel joyous, trust your gut and act on it. Don't let fear of the unknown keep you from accepting this, keep you in a space of, anxiety. Light bulb, creativity, shine, temptation. When drawn to something bright, check if it truly benefits you. And so again, I think that you may have multiple options here, opportunities to be creative, to shine bright. But just make sure that these offers that you are going to be receiving in regards to career advancement, just make sure that you, again, use your discernment here, collective, okay? Make sure that you truly take the time and make sure this will benefit you and the way that you want it to benefit you. Like I always say, when you're getting an offer for something, yeah, the numbers on the check may look nice, definitely depending on how many zeros there are behind the number. However, you have to also make sure that this is something that you truly can maintain, and it will be something you desire to do day in and day out, right? You want something fulfilling. So just make sure you're using your discernment here. So what's the advice? What's the advice? But yeah, an unexpected good change is coming. I think if you're able to shift your mindset, because I can see that there's a struggle with that for whoever it is I'm connecting to at this time. But the universe seems to be ready to offer this unexpected gift that could definitely bring you a change in your finances. But I feel like, yeah, your mindset needs to shift a little bit. What's the advice? Have hope. Beautiful. Have hope in order to accelerate. Yeah, it's time to accelerate. It's time for forward movement here in your career, in your finances as well. Execution. Sorry, I got to fix these, you guys. I want to make sure you can see them. So, yeah, you may be having, again, confirmation of that procrastination, self-doubt energy. You don't need that. You need hope in order to accelerate this situation. A lot of energy in these cards right now. So the message is clear. Yeah. Emotional hardness and defensiveness may be blocking closeness. You need to open up your heart again. I feel like, and if we go back to the romance and love spread in the beginning, I think that blocking yourself off to feeling emotions, even though you know the desire of your heart, is causing you to accept relationships and friendships that are based on illusions. And I feel like it's almost a safe place. It's why you've been in denial. One place or thing that you've been in a denial about. And these relationships where you accept the imperfections of other people, you allow people to be an illusion, be a fantasy. It's not allowing you forward movement. It's keeping you stuck and stagnant. And it's because you've blocked off your heart. Your heart has become hardened, a little bit cold, maybe very cold. And it's caused you to be defensive and lack trust. And it may seem safe because you may feel like you have a certain level of control over how people affect you, but you don't. It's an illusion. That's an illusion as well. If you are meant to feel something for a person, you're going to feel it. You can't control that. Yeah. Confusion or denial may be clouding your judgment. Hesitation or fear of failure may be blocking your next step, trusting your abilities. And show gratitude. Gratitude is what unlocks abundance. More gratitude is needed here. Definitely. I feel like you're missing the bigger picture. You're focused on the past and how it made you feel. The fact that you keep choosing the wrong partners or allowing people to create illusions for you is based on, I feel like, not feeling like you're good enough for the best. But that is that negative mindset that you are in denial about, that you know you need to shift. Yeah. Confirmation, seek clarity, embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. This is what is needed here. Clarity. Consequences, facing the consequences of your old actions, previous actions, current actions, being honest about who you are, sharpening your focus for personal growth. You can't be in denial. Cutting edge, slice through obstacles and carve a path toward your dreams. Like I said, it's obvious that you have dreams, things that you really want, desire, but the obstacles are keeping you stuck because you can't see the bigger picture, because you lack gratitude. Maybe you're living in this place of illusion. Again, I know these are hard to hear, but again, in order to help you get out of this, you need to recognize what the issue is, what your blockages are. Unity blooms, foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. Yeah, if you need guidance, seek guidance, but from the right people, not from people who are also in a negative space. That's not going to help you. And be willing to learn and listen to people who are in a positive place, not afraid of hardships. Yeah, like I said, you can't be afraid of these challenges. And the challenge could just be your own mindset, collective or cross watcher. This could be what you are afraid of, your own thoughts that create hardships for yourself. Confront challenges with courage, for they are the stepping stone to growth and wisdom. There's growth needed, there's wisdom needed, there's clarity needed, healing, because it's affecting all aspects of your life. And commit to the journey of this with determination. Go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. commit to the journey. And guess what happens if you can commit to the journey of healing and evolving? The commitment that you desire. You can move to the next stage. Everybody has a choice to look beyond the veil. What's the messages from the cosmos? What's the advice and the messages from the cosmos? Who am I connecting with? The planetary messages from the cosmos for the collective. Connecting to somebody who's a Leo energy, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north node. As you walk your path, remember that your strength is not only in the spotlight, but also in the shadows where you can uncover the depths of your soul. So yes, your strength should come from within. It shouldn't just be what people see externally. You should feel strong even within your own soul. Connection to Mother Gaia, the earth. Embrace sustainable practices that honor the earth's rhythms, and let your choices reflect a deep reverence for the environment that sustains all life. Show gratitude for the resources that are provided for you in order to help you to grow and move forward, to get you to this place right now, because there were resources needed. Okay. Solar eclipse and sacral chakra. Allow the eclipse's energy to support your growth. As you shed old patterns, release what no longer serves you and step into the fullness of your potential. Like I said, releasing the past, releasing control, allowing yourself to grow, heal, and evolve. Get rid of these old patterns, these old thought patterns. I should be more specific. The divine message from your sacral chakra is to immerse yourself in creativity, joy, and sensory, leading you toward a life of vibrant expression. Find your happy place, collective. Get your mindset in a joyous state that is not destructive, that's not an illusion of joy, but true joy, in order to raise your vibration, to get you out of this negative mindset. Messages from the astros. Uranus, change is needed. A shift is needed. Confirmation on change. Number 25 is significant. The number 7. The 25th of this month could be significant. The month of July, the 7th day of the month. Healing. Yes, healing is needed. Confirmation 28 with Chiron energy. Number 10. Endings are needed. In order to have new beginnings, things need to end. Mindsets, people, places, and things. Healing is needed to Chiron energy 28. The 28th could be significant. Is that around Thanksgiving? I think so. I think the 28th is. Somebody put it in the comments. The 28th is Thanksgiving this year, if you celebrate. Clarify. You need clarity. 16, the number 16, the number 7 again. 7 is important. Wow. Number 52, the trines, the sextile, symbiosis. 52, the number 7 again. 777 here is significant. Number 10, endings, new beginnings. One more, please. Then I'm going to read about the trines here in this situation. 8th house, mystery. Number 10 again. Wow. Okay. So we have double digits and triple digits here. 777 and 1010. Endings, new beginnings. The new beginnings may be a mystery, but you need to heal from the past in order to end old patterns, old thought processes. 777, that could be somebody's birthday. You've been seeing triple sevens. Wow. Tens and sevens, definitely significant. So 52, I feel called to read about the trines here. Trine and sextile planets promote collaboration by packing one another up, cheering one another on, and adding strength and value to their roles. A trine is formed by two planets 1/3 of the way around the circle from each other. Action. These are modalities. So a sextile is half of that 120 degree, so 60 degrees apart. Trine planets operate from the same element, fire, earth, air, or water, and speak that language. Sextile planets relate from the same polarity but in different modalities, cardinal, fixed, or mutable. They operate like supportive, non competitive best friends. Action. Lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. We need renewal, we need growth, we need expansion here in order to get out of this stuck energy. Look for people who have compatible and complementary ideas or skills to yours. Work with your allies. Gently expand your world through compatible people, collaborative skills, and through doing what you love. Look for a person who holds a missing piece of the project and bring them in. Find those whose work you approve of and invest in them. Challenge. The path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. Don't get stuck in a comfortable rut. Yeah, I feel like that's where you are. That's why I was called to read that. I feel like you're stuck in this comfort zone of illusion, of being in denial, knowing that it's not what your heart's desire, but because it's comfortable, because it's what you know, you are allowing yourself to stay there, stuck and stagnant in it. You need to accept the mysteries, the death and the rebirth of something new, renewal, but you need to heal from the past 10, close out the past after you've healed from it, and accept the unknown 10, new beginnings that may be a mystery to you right now. That's okay. But the change in your environment, the new collaborations will clarify what it is that you truly desire. 777. Okay. What's the most important angel number for the collective this week regarding law of attraction and manifestation? Oh, that one wanted to pop out. Oh, wow. Okay. These are it then. Okay. First number, angel number 893, trusted universe, step into the unknown. Confirmation. I just said about, right, in new beginnings, yes, it's going to be mysteries. You're not going to know everything that's going to occur, everything that's going to happen. Confirmation. Mystery. 8th house. Step into the unknown, collective. The universe has an abundance of opportunities for you, but you have to step into the unknown to receive it. Your angels support you and remind you not to let fear hold you back from growth. Don't let fear hold you back. Stand in front of a mirror and repeat to yourself, I can handle anything that comes my way with confidence and grace. Do this until it feels natural. 893 breaks down to 20, which breaks down to the number 2. Look at that. Beautiful. Number 818, infinity. Welcome to my channel. Infinity Love Creations. Life is a never-ending loop. One cycle in your life is ending, but another is beginning. Confirmation 10-10 here, collective. 10-10, heal the past so you can start the beginning of a new path. Wow, love the confirmations from the universe. Thank you so much. The shift. Shift is needed from the money spread. The shift can feel catastrophic, but it's the natural way of things. Be on the lookout for other signs coming your way. Your communication with your angels is strong right now. Draw another card with an intention of receiving guidance in your next steps as the current cycle ends and the next one begins. Okay, so our next card will be setting the intention of receiving further guidance. So what's the next guidance? Listen. Angel number 251 breaks down to an 8. Infinite possibilities. Karma, dharma, depending on what side of the wheel you are on, but somebody needs to listen. Be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. And your last angel advice card pull, angel number 986, forthright. The color orange could be significant, the color green, the color yellow. Orange, green, and yellow, I feel like are earthly colors can represent sun, source, Mother Gaia, earth. Practice saying no. Your angels want to alert you to your tendency to confuse yes with no, and they are asking you to stop. People know you have a hard time not doing what they ask you to, and they have been taking advantage. It's time to say no confidently. 10 times today, look in the mirror and practice a way of saying no. So maybe you guys have a hard time with saying no to people, places, and things. This is why you have found yourself stuck in places where you're not growing. This is a message and advice from your angels. Listen, trust the universe, that there are infinite possibilities available to you once you open up your mind. Get rid of this negative thought process. Get yourself unstuck by learning how to say no. Heal from the past and close out those old chapters, that old book, so you can start into a new chapter, even if it's a mystery. And listen to good advice when you receive it. And say no often. Confirmation. There was a horn honk outside. Thank you, universe, for the confirmation. But the collective, this is what I have for you regarding law of attraction manifestation. I believe in you. I believe you can turn this energy around. It is about being consciously aware of it and making the decision that you are ready to change, you're ready to heal, you're ready to close out old chapters. Yeah. All right, collective. Hopefully this resonated, gave you some food for thought, some encouragement to push forward through these obstacles, these challenges that you may be facing at this time. I would love to hear about it. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.